What is good, YouTube? Chris's Kicks here, back with another sneaker review, and today we have the Adidas NMD R1 Triple Black. So I picked these up on a recent restock. I think the Triple Black NMD originally released 2016, sold out instantly and was a really hyped shoe. And for some reason there was a European restock of the Triple Black alongside the Triple White and the Triple Red. And the hype seems to have died down. The Triple Blacks I think sold out, but the Triple White and Triple Red are pretty much still sitting everywhere. It's my first ever NMD model. I've not really been a fan of the silhouette. In terms of boost, really Ultra Boost is my main sort of one I go to. The NMD I've not really been a fan of. I like the original OG ones, but I don't know, I've not really been a fan of many. But the Triple Black one, I picked them up. It was a pretty easy cop. I copped them from Foot Locker. Very easy, didn't crash the website or anything, so hype's definitely died down. Alright, first off let's get into the box. So a black Adidas box, 3 stripes on the lid, white Adidas paper with some yellow Adidas, very faint Adidas branding on there. Okay, so unfortunately these shoes are mesh and not prime knit, which is a bit of a disappointment. I don't know if when they released back in 2016 if they were prime knit or mesh. Someone comment in the comment section and let me know if the original Triple Black NMDs were prime knit. I have a feeling they were, but I might be wrong. But yeah, I'm a bit disappointed that they're mesh, not prime knit, and it does make a big difference to the comfort feel of the shoe. Like, these don't have that sock type feel. They still feel very comfortable, but I don't know, prime knit feels way better than mesh. So obviously not much to say. It's a Triple Black NMD, so black all around. The one big difference that Adidas started either the end of 2016 or early 2017 was the blacking out of the Boost midsole. A lot of people were doing it themselves, customizing it, painting it, dyeing it, and it was not working. It was cracking off, it was peeling after a few wears, it was crumbling. But Adidas has somehow managed to do it themselves. It isn't black Boost. They have painted it, because when you flip to the underside of the shoe you can still see there is the white Boost. So it is some kind of coating they've put on just the midsole part to black it out. The Boost itself is not black. They just wrapped it in something or painted it somehow to make it black. I don't know how well it holds up. I mean, it doesn't seem like it's going to chip and crack, but obviously this trend started off from the customizers. A lot of people were customizing the Boost midsole, painting it blacked out. I know they've started doing red Boost midsoles, a silver Boost midsole, so they're doing some colours and we'll see how well it lasts. If you're unfamiliar with the NMD silhouette, you do have these sort of blocks on the midsole, one with the Adidas branding, and that focus, and one with some just shapes cut into it, lines. On the medial side you do just have one block near the heel part. I believe these must give some kind of stability to the sole, because I'm guessing Boost is quite soft. So I'm guessing to stop it rotating or something, maybe they give it some kind of stability. I'm not 100% sure. The 3 stripes on the side of the shoe are 3M, so that is reflective. Any light that hits those, they're going to flash up like a silvery colour. You do have this sort of sublaminated seam that sort of makes the toe box, and you do have again I think it's sublaminated Adidas trefoil logo on the tongue part, black on black. Running around to the back of the shoe, you do have this rubberized Adidas heel cap, and again that just gives it a bit more shape and formation to the heel of the shoe, with a pull tab with the brand with 3 stripes, and then obviously it has that in other languages. Pull tab, always a good thing when you've got a sock like shoe, because it really helps get that shoe on. Only issue I'd say with the shoe is the laces, and it seems to be a problem with most Boost silhouettes, is that the laces they supply are always way too long. So I have ordered some additional laces, which should hopefully, once they're in those, tighten them up a little bit. I don't tie up the laces, but you know, when this is flapping way down to the side, it shows the laces are definitely way too loose. Inside of the shoe, you don't have a insole on most Adidas Boost technology. I think it's the Ultra Boost might be one of the only ones that comes with an insert. So you just have this sort of fabric material with cut out inserts to show the Boost sole. But really, Boost is that comfortable that you don't really need an insole anyway. The outsole of the shoe is the traditional NMD outsole, where you just have a completely smooth sole with little cutout windows for the Boost silhouette. It's not continental rubber like the Ultra Boost, so I don't know how durable the outsole of these is, and obviously looking at it, it must give absolutely zero traction if you've got a wet or a slippery floor or smooth surfaces. So yeah, very careful wearing these out in the rain or anything. You'll be slipping all over the place. And you do have some big Adidas branding right there. We can get that Adidas brand with the 3 stripes, and then a couple of other languages. I'll give you a quick overview of the shoe. So this is the front view of the shoe. The lateral side of the shoe. Heel side of the shoe. And the medial side. Once again, it's my first NMD silhouette. It's a triple black shoe. It's always quite difficult to do reviews on one colorway shoes, whether they're triple black, because there isn't really much to say. The only thing I'm curious is I wish they would have been prime knit. I don't know if the previous version was prime knit. I know they released a super limited one, I think, that had sort of some Japanese writing or something on the side, and that was prime knit. But I'm pretty sure the general release NMD was prime knit as well. Let me know, because if it isn't, then fair enough, but I wish these were prime knit. Oh, one thing, the prime knit or mesh material kind of stops towards the back, and then you just get this almost like neoprene material on the heel counter, and more of a mesh lined inside of the shoe. Alright, that's going to wrap up the review. Let me know your thoughts on NMDs. For me, it was a silhouette that was nice when it came out. Sort of like what Nike did with the Huarache. When they brought back the Huarache in sort of 2014 or 2015, it was like such a great re-release, a re-retroed shoe. It was a classic silhouette, and then it got popularity, and they just killed it with flooding it with colorways. Like every week there was a colorway, and then now the Huarache is like, no one is caring about that shoe at all. It's trash. And I think the same thing Adidas has done it with the NMD. When it first came out, you know, it got a little bit higher. People started liking it. It was a cheaper model than the Ultra Boost, and then they literally flooded colorways. There was almost like maybe 10 colorways at one point releasing per week. I don't even know how many colorways of the NMD there are available or have been produced, but they just flooded the market with NMDs. And for me, that's why I never really wanted to pick up a pair. I only got the triple black pair just because I thought they'll be a comfortable, you know, work shoe every now and again. I'm not really a fan of the NMDs. I would like the triple black Ultra Boosts, caged or uncaged, but they seem to sell out a lot quicker. But yeah, that's going to wrap up the review. Let me know your opinions on NMDs. Let me know your thoughts on the prime knit. If you want to follow me on any social media, Twitter and Instagram, it is Chris_S_Ramos on both, but it will be clickable links in the video description if you can't bother to type that in. Also in the video description there's a couple of discounts for some stores, some coupon codes and Uber codes, stuff like that. So, you know, please check out the description box below. Definitely some goodies in there. If you want to see any more sneaker reviews, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I've got tons of reviews, close to maybe 100 sneaker reviews on my channel so far. Let me know what kind of things you want to see in a review. I know a couple people ask for on-feet videos, but honestly they're not that requested and they take a lot of time to edit. And I'm pretty lazy with the editing. So yeah, let me know what kind of things you want to see. If a lot of people really want on-feet reviews, I will start doing on-feets, but they're not really a thing I do at the moment. Like this video if you would, comment, share and all that good stuff. It really does help. Yeah, and that's going to be the end of the review. Oh, by the way, if you hit up my Instagram, I've started it from the 1st of March. I'm going to wear every single pair of sneakers in my collection, one a day. I will post a picture up on my Instagram. So follow me on Instagram. I think I'm about 3 or 4 days deep now into the collection. I've got nearly 100 pairs of sneakers. So yeah, every day I'm wearing a different pair. If you want to follow the little timeline of what I've got, hit up my Instagram. Yeah, I'm rambling too much now. That's the end of the review. I hope you enjoyed it. Peace.